So yeah, we played a pretty good game. Besides for those couple of handballs
Right.
on each side,
Okay.
some blatant handballs, and we wound up with a 0-0 tie.
Right.
This past weekend we had played the St. Joseph Hill Academy. I believe it's the Storm.
The
They
Storm,
had
right. Yeah.
at least a good 2 or 3 players that were quite tall that knew how to move the ball and were kind of fast.
Okay.
I warned my players about one particular player on the other team,
All
and
right.
he scored a goal within the first 30 seconds.
Frank, let me just stop you again. Going back to this game, as I'm watching it now, and so would the viewers at home. This had to be a huge game. You had Bill Smith there watching the game. You had a couple more officials from the league, and you also had the director of St. Charles, which they just showed him. He was in the red jacket
Yes.
to the right of me. I'm sorry.
Yes, there
Actually,
he
he's
is.
right there in your picture right now. He's taking pictures of the game. So I mean, you had both, club presidents at the game watching it closely. It turned out to be, I mean, the tie, I guess, was the best thing for everyone.
Well, yeah, this was actually, there's only 4 fields at Owl Howell, and we had a 10:30 game.
Right.
So we basically there were only 4 other games played before us,
Right.
if that much. And this was one of the original games
right.
for this field.
Okay, go ahead. Go on with your team there, because we got those 2 rowdy Richmondtown fans that want to join us.
Okay, basically in a nutshell, Rampage go down. Number 7, I believe, scores a goal within the first 30 seconds.
This is game 2, week 2?
Yes, week 2. I won my players.
Okay.
Player was so good he broke through, scores a goal.
All right.
They score another goal, I believe it was in the second half.
Okay.
I bring out the heavy artillery, so to speak.
So you're not feeling it right now, down 2-zip.
We're down 2-zip.
Yeah.
We tied the game before. I bring out the heavy artillery basically with 10 minutes left to go in the game. Boom, boom, 2 goals. See you later.
Cassie with another great save. Oh, she kept us in this game, boy. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, Frank.
No problem.
But I got to give some commentary. Cassie, come get it. There you go, Cassie. See, she's got to be more aggressive in getting that ball. But, yeah, go ahead, Frank. I'm sorry.
So now, as it stands, we're 2 ties, basically. And we're looking for our first win. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I guess it's better than a loss. So.
I guess you could look at it that way. 2 ties is not,
And the thing is,
terrible would be 2 losses. So.
And the thing is, too, it's just, you feel like we played, especially the last game, we played a great game because they threw a lot of pressure on us at the beginning.
Right.
And we kind of clamped down and, did what we had to do. So,
Frank, now that you played your 2 games, any difference from last season, do you see? Any progress?
I noticed a little bit more passing of the ball. I noticed a few players are a little bit more aware of
That's a good thing.
defense.
That's always good.
And that awareness and alertness just makes you happy.
Sure.
Even if they don't necessarily catch up
Especially
to the player.
with 6-year-olds.
You got a few kids in particular that,
Right.
I tell them, watch number 7 after he scored that goal, and they were on him like glue.
Right.
And you had to be happy about that.
That's good. Here's another shot
You know.
that goes wide. Oh, Cassie's got it. Okay, she's got it.
But we're looking for game 3 on Sunday, and
Okay. Who you got coming up Sunday? Who do you got?
who do we got coming up? Let me check
today.
1 second.
All right.
Looks like
St. Charles here, in a game that they're leading. Here comes Gabriella. Okay, this might be a chance for Richmondtown right here. Gabriella with the dribble. She's coming down on the defense. She beats her defender. Let's see what goes on. Nope. I think it was cleared for a throw-in. Okay. Looks like the fans are liking it. Yeah, it might be. Yeah. All right. Well, that was a pretty good crowd, I think, from both sides also.
Yeah.
I know St. Charles always comes out, big crowds, and, we come out with some good crowds too. Parents are a big part of, I think cheering on their kids and the team. It can only help. So we got a throw in here deep in St. Charles's end, and it's taken out there by, I believe that was number 5. It was cleared out to center. As Iris sending it back in. That's a good play, but she's got to get more on that shot.
Yeah.
That's definitely a problem. You know what? With about 20 minutes to go, I think it'd be a good time right now to bring in the 2 players that we have on the outside there of the studio. I think it'd be a great time right now this way. But we could go over, if you'll keep the game rolling for a couple minutes so we could see, we could bring in Gabriella And we can also bring in, we have another special player. Maybe if someone could help them with the door because we're on lockdown here. You know, we don't want... Lindsay and Gabriella from the Richmondtown Rush. Girls, you can have a seat right there. You guys can have a seat right there. And Brian, you could, if you can, just let's roll the tape a little bit. Let's roll, Gabriella, if you could slide over a little bit, just slide over a little. Don't be afraid, we're not going to bite. All right, we want to see if we could do some commentary. So, welcome to the show. Gabriella, have a seat. Have a seat, Gabriella. Just plant it right there. You're good? So, what do you girls think about this game?
I think it's awesome.
You think it was a good game? Lindsay, this is your first year playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about soccer? How's it going, honey?
Well, I love soccer. It's my favorite sport.
Yeah. Okay. Speak up a little bit so that everyone could hear you.
I love soccer.
You could just yell. Just yell into the mic.
I love soccer.
There you go. Yeah, just yell.
It's my favorite sport.
It's your favorite sport.
I
Wow.
play it a lot at my school.
Okay. All right. Hopefully, we're gonna get some more a lot more practice time in, so we could teach you. You know what we're doing here with the Rush. So, what'd you think of the first game? That's on. You know, what do you think?
Well, I thought it was pretty good.
It's pretty good, right? We should have won that game, right? We should have beat them. Next time, we'll get them next time. We'll get them next. We'll put the beat down on this weekend coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna beat them.
We'll beat Patrides instead. So Gabriella, I think you scored a couple in this game, right? She scored 2. I believe this is halftime. Is there any way, Brian, that you could fast forward this tape?
To when I scored the goal?
Just a little bit, maybe, just a couple minutes, this way we could catch the goals before we go off air. And if you can, maybe change the background picture also. I think you have another one back there. So let's start with this. Gabrielle, I know you heard me. You have any questions, Lindsay?
No.
No questions at all? Nothing? Any questions about soccer at all?
No.
Nothing. Does your dad like soccer?
Yes.
He does? I think I was talking to him early before the show. I think he likes the Cosmos. Well, so he knows a little bit about soccer. If he knows about the Cosmos, he knows soccer. That's a good thing. Okay, so Gabriella, what did you think about that game? We were losing at halftime, right?
I think I did some good goals.
You did a couple goals, but there's a lot more to the game than just scoring. There's a lot more things that you need to do during the game, right? Do you think St. Charles is a good team? You think they're good, right? Lindsay, you think they're good?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Do you know that they've never beaten us before? So I think we own them. They call us daddy. No, I'm kidding. Only kidding. Okay. I believe, when we see Gabriella score her goal, everyone will yell, goal!
Go!
All right?
Go!
Well, you know, like the Europeans do? Goal!
Go, 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 go,
right,
go, go.
Well, that's a good thing. You're not shy. So any questions about soccer? Anything at all?
Yes.
You're on live television. All of Staten Island,
Yes, I actually do have a very important question.
Let's hear it.
Do you like soccer?
Do I like soccer? I think I do. Yeah. So is that it?
Because I kick your butt in soccer.
Oh boy, she kicks. Yeah. Well, you got a pretty powerful kick, which is good. That's always that's a plus.
I have a
So,
question.
go ahead. Let's hear it. Now, nice and loud. Let's hear it.
Did you play soccer at your school?
Yes, I did play soccer at my school.
What grade
We were-
did you start?
Oh, when
He doesn't even know.
I started, I was actually watching to see if that was going to be a goal and we were going to have to yell, goal. I started playing soccer when I was I think I started when I was about 6.
So in first grade?
First grade. Yeah, I think there's a goal right there. Gabriella just scored a goal. That was the first goal.
Go!
Goal!
Go, 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 go!
That's the first one. I think that tied the game up.
Go, 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 go.
All right, have a seat because they can't see you right now anyway. They could just hear you. They can't see you.
I'll do it after.
Brian, you could just, there you go. Save your energy for Saturday, Gabrielle. Save your energy. And also, you got a big test tomorrow, so we need to, right? How's that testing going on in school? It's easy, right? Yeah, I hope so. So what else? Now we're playing Patrides on Saturday. What are your thoughts on that?
I think we're gonna kick their butt.
You know that they're a good team. Let's not get cocky, and let's respect them. Let's respect our opponents, like I always say, right?
Well, I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, you haven't played against them yet, but they are a good team. They're always up there with us, battling for first place.
Well, now that I got my energy back, I'm totally gonna kick their butt.
Well,
we're
what's
gonna
your story
kick their
with you?
butt.
Are you going to play well this season? Because you have one good season, one bad.
One to good.
This
From
is
one
this
to
is a good start already. You scored 2 in the first game. Gabriella, have a seat. You scored 2 in the first game, so that's a good start. Correct? All right. Now, hopefully the second goal is coming.
Right now.
No, that's Cassie. So no, the ball's got to go the opposite direction. See? Yeah, you know what? Cassie kept us in that game. She made a lot of good saves, because they could have had
Like 6
4.
goals.
Right, Lindsay. At least 6 they could have had.
Yeah, they
Brian, if you
have,
could
like, at least
tune
6.
us back in.
Since
that
like
would-
shot it 6 times and
Yeah.
she saved it.
She saved at least.
4 times.
Right, it's good. That's a good job of paying attention. Sitting. I'm going to bring this up. Sitting down on the bench when you're not playing, I think is very important that you watch.
See-
You watch the game, right?
Yeah, see if you if they make a goal or.
Oh,
if
not
they
only that,
pass.
but watching what they're doing, you can learn. You can learn from
You
watching.
can learn more soccer.
You can learn from what the other team is doing.
And let me just say this about the Richmondtown Rush this weekend, being that you brought up bench and watching the game. I was very pleased the way the girls did watch the game.
Right.
You did get the sense there was more maturity on that bench from
Right.
the fall until now, where the girls were actually watching the game as opposed to just kind of talking with each other, having their back turned, playing with their
Right.
water bottles. So I was very pleased with that.
And that's huge. I think that they need to watch our game while it's going on, and also as you know, we tape all the games, and we put them on YouTube so the kids can watch the games after the next day, whatever the case is. And you know what? Ironically enough, I just got a text from Anthony Casenza. Right, he's one of our directors, saying. Breaking news right now. Breaking news on Solar Rush Soccer Report. Okay, I just got a text from Anthony, and I'll read it right on the air right now. We are allowed to play 11 versus 11 on that Howell field. Okay, as long as the other coach and referee agree. Yeah, well, I don't see it really being a problem if. All right, I don't see it being a problem if both teams have plenty of subs. I guess and if not 11 on 11, maybe 10 on 10.
Yeah, at
Just
least
an extra
something
play.
to accommodate to that.
So that's breaking news. I just got that text, and that the directors' meeting is it might be over by now, and that was a big discussion in the directors' meeting that was held tonight. All right, what else is going on, Gabriella? Do you want to discuss your goal? Do you want to talk about it? How'd you get it? Or
Goes a little something like this.
you need to sit down so we could. They can't see you on right now. They can only hear you. Do you remember it?
Well, I was the only one who did lots of running. I was like.
No, you weren't the only one that was doing that. Everyone was doing running.
Well,
Not only you.
You know how big of a field that was.
It was a big
For
field,
me to
right?
score 2 goals.
Okay. All right, that's fine. It was a big field. Not only field, it was a big field for everybody. How did you feel on it, Lindsay?
Well, it was a really big field. I never played on a big field like that.
That's professionals play on that field.
It was complicated.
It was a little complicated, right? Here's another chance. Okay, the ball was cleared out, and I think here's a break. Oh no! Wow, what a shot! Who was that?
I think
Sign
that was
her
number
up.
5.
Was that number 5?
Mhm.
That number 5. We had, what's her name?
It
in
was
that number
Nikki.
5? That's Nick. All right, so this is a Richmondtown throw
Are
in.
there 2 players, 2 number 5s on the other team? Since I think I saw 2 5s.
There was 2 number 5s, really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's not allowed. They can't have duplicate numbers.
I saw it.
The referee didn't catch it. We can't do anything about it. So, all right, that's a throw. We need to get that ball out of that area. See that? Cassie needs to get that ball out of there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
I
problem.
want to jump in, John.
Yes, Brian.
We can see
Be my
where-
guest.
We can see where the the parents are. They're
Right.
actually in the area of the field.
Okay.
The
Oh,
line
they're
beforehand.
all right. Yeah.
And they shouldn't be at least that area. They should at least, there's a concrete line.
Yeah.
They should be right behind it. There was even on your side, you were on the right. And
Yeah.
parents, you had someone in the chair also in that same area too. They should be-
Unfortunately, the referee's the only one that could back
the game.
off. He could back them off. He's the only one. And
Right.
as you could see, he's nowhere near the sideline there.
There's also, by the way, bleachers at Al Field. so
Right,
that's
they
why I'm
have
a little bit higher up.
they have a set of bleachers. Not many seats there, right?
No.
Yeah. You know why they don't really use them? Because people are standing in front probably, and you can't get a good view. Here's Cassie with a punt. Good punt, Cassie. Oh, she heads it back in. Who was that? That was that number 5. And there's Rita again with the clear.
That was number 5.
Okay,
again.
Rita's clearing it out. I want to do the play-by-play on Gabriella's second goal. And again, I'm going to go back to the Richmondtown Rush. I think everyone played an excellent game on Saturday.
Even the other team played good.
The other team played well. Yes, they did play well. They definitely did. They have a couple good players on that team.
They had more players than us.
Yeah, they had
Like-
easy
Like
15, 16 players.
Yeah.
At least we only
Yeah,
had,
like-
maybe it had more than that. They might have had more than 16, but we had, I think, 12. Right? We had 12. We
Yeah.
fielded 9. We had 3 subs, right? So we had 9. We had 3 players going in and out. Or actually 2. 2 players. But,
can we dance?
all right, I just got another very encouraging text. I'm not going to mention it
They
right
don't
now.
see us right now.
But it is concerning girls. In a few minutes, we're going to go live, and you could do your dancing and stuff like that. But I did listen to this. I just got a text, another breaking news for Richmondtown Rush. But I cannot mention what it's about. But it's definitely a good sign. Okay, it's definitely a good sign. It's a positive one for the Richmondtown Rush. And I can tell you this right now, Lindsay, you're new, right? And hopefully you stick around until. I think it's U14, right?
Yeah, you.
So hopefully you stick around for a long time because we do a lot of things with the Rush. As Gabriella, you could attest to what we do: picnics and pizza parties.
Remember when we went to that picnic? I
We
loved
do
it.
picnics and then we do pizza parties, trophies, and all that kind of good stuff. All right.
Ice cream.
Can't wait for Miller Field to open, really, because once that's open, then we could start scrimmaging other teams.
Yeah.
We'll have games during the week, scrimmages.
That's the one thing you miss.
Yeah.
About Miller Field. You could play anywhere. You could play the games anywhere you want.
Yeah.
On a Saturday or Sunday. But
All
the
right, here goes
practices and
Gabriella on a
scrimmages-
breakaway. Here comes Gabby, one-on-one with the St. Charles keeper. She shoots. Score! Atta, baby! Richmondtown Rush 2, St. Charles 1. All right, but then we know they tied the game. But all right.
No need to show that goal. We'll run out of
All right,
time.
Brian.
before we do.
Let's go back live. Let's show the girls because I think they want to show us. They want to end the show off with a dance and stuff like that. Gabriella, have a seat. So anyhow, a couple of breaking news during the show, which is pretty good. That's the first time we got two texts. That,
Wow.
the first one, which is a good sign, which makes sense anyway. You're playing on a big field. Put a couple extra players in. 11 on 11, even 10 on 10.
Yeah.
Might as well.
I think I'm gonna stay on the team for a long time.
Hopefully you do. You know what? This is the beginning, and unfortunately Sandy put a little dent in our practices, because we usually practice twice a week, and we haven't done that yet. So hopefully once next week gets going, we could run down to Miller and,
Mark it on your calendar, April
I
20th.
used to play on a different team, Wildcats.
the Wildcats.
Play
Yeah.
on Wildcats?
Where were
I
they
used
from?
to.
Where are they from? What is it? A school? Gabriella,
It's not a school.
pay attention. You
It was
can't,
a girls
otherwise
and
you're not going
boys
to come back
team.
on.
Well, the boys were a little hard on me. They were like,
Oh,
once I
that's
got into it, they were like punching, kicking,
Really?
hitting, and all of that.
All right. Well, sometimes, you know,
So that's why
The
you
boys
moved?
are rough.
boys are rough. If they were older than you, they were older?
They were
Oh,
like,
right. Well, okay.
like
Well, you're all,
eight,
you're
seven,
stuck
eight.
with all girls now, and
Mhm.
you're 7, right? Or you're 8?
I'm
You're 8, right?
turning 8
You're turning 8
in September.
in September. Okay. Well, these girls are all right, same age, about a year older. I don't think it's a big difference. Cassie's the same age as you, I believe. Our goalie. She's the same age as you. Gabriella, how old are you? You're 7?
I thought I was the
You
youngest
said
on the
I'm
team.
7?
Oh, you're 8. Have a seat. Have a seat.
9.
You're 8. When are you going to be 9?
July.
In July. Okay, good. All right, so we got a couple. We got mixed, Frank. I think we got from 7 to 9, right?
Yeah.
We got a couple of 7-year-olds, which is not a bad thing. You can see the heart. I think Lindsay's the same way. I think she has the same energy as Cassie, and you can never. That's good. You can never take that away. You need that. We got that out of Rita.
I'm sweating.
Rita shows
bullets.
it sporadically. She shows the the spice, the toughness out of her. And all right, what else?
How did you?
Did you get? You want to do a dance? Go ahead. Let's do a dance. Show them the victory dance that we're gonna do.
Victory is
That we're gonna do this weekend.
weekend.
The victory dance. Go ahead. Gabriella, the reason why you can't is because you're wearing blue, and that's why we can't see you, which is a good thing. It's always a good thing when you can't see you right now. Okay?
Give me this
No,
one.
no. Go ahead. That's it? All right, have a seat. We're gonna wrap up. Frank and I have a couple more things to do. Gab, have a seat. Oh, Brian, can you come in here and take Gabriella?
No.
All right, have a seat. Frank,
We
we
need
got,
security.
before we sign off for the next couple minutes, we got some professional sports that we want to go over.
Yeah. We have the Western New York Flash. They've won 3 championships in different divisions,
Different leagues, I think they were.
different leagues. I'm sorry.
Because they keep folding the women's league, but now hopefully this league here, which is what's the initials on that league? The WLS.
Yeah.
I think it's backed by
NWSL.
it's got to be backed by U.S. Soccer, so I don't think it's gonna fold anytime soon. They got a good backing right now.
Yeah, right now the coach Aaron Lyons just says how that speaks to the inability of instability. I'm
Right.
sorry, of the leagues.
Okay.
That they've been bounced around a little bit, and just the fact that they go. Amy Wambach is Abby Wambach. I'm sorry.
And she's a good player to have.
She's going for motivated to win her first club title since '03,
Wow,
which
that's,
was
that's 10 years.
with Mia Hamm.
Wow. She was probably on the bench. She
Yeah,
probably never played.
yeah.
So, yeah, she's probably motivated because she's playing now. Yeah, and she's one of the top players in the world.
Are we
It
gonna
shows
get
you how
mic'd?
long.
Say it again, Lindsay.
Are we gonna get mic'd?
You guys are mic'd. Those mics are live right there. They could hear anything you say. So you guys are going to do another dance once the show is over and the music comes on. That's when you guys take over the show. But right now, Frank is going to finish up on that. And then I have one more segment here. A Did You Know segment, Frank, that we're going to start today. It's a Did You Know. Go ahead. Or in today's
Can
date.
I join?
Frank, go ahead. What else
So
you got there?
it's saying that Carly Lloyd, the Olympic gold medal game hero in '02 and 2008, I'm sorry, in 2012, is going to start the season sidelined with a shoulder injury,
Oh, she's hurt
and
already.
she's going to be back
That's Carly Lloyd.
sometime in May. So
Do you know where's that other player? Where's she playing? LaRue. Do you know where she posted a picture. Sydney LaRue, I think her name is. Her legs. I think she played on. I think it's in, if I'm not mistaken, Boston. Don't quote me. Yeah, we got a couple minutes to go. Anyhow, she played on the turf field. After the game, she posted pictures on her Twitter account or whatever.
It's Hetty LaRue.
Hetty LaRue. Thank you, Brian.
Oh, duh.
Hetty Lou.
Her legs were black and blue after the game. Black and blue, bleeding. She posted it. I seen it. I was like, she goes, "This is why we play the game on grass, because look at her legs." And anyway, but yeah, and today, okay, we got this other segment, Frank, that we're gonna go on. 1977, April 17th, was the New York Cosmos' first game against St. Louis. I think they won 5-2. That's this day, okay, in 1977. Anything else to close out the show?
Yes.
Serie A, Juventus, I believe it was on Monday, they won the Italian Cup, which is like a tournament within the season. It's Coppa Italia, it's called, and Juventus, I tell you, they're like the Yankees of baseball with all the championships, and they're going to win their Serie A title. That's just a matter of time now because they definitely have about a 3-game lead, maybe with about 6 games to go. I think they should wrap that up. They got knocked out of the Champions League by Bayern Munich. In 2 games, they got pretty much outclassed. I think they just ran out of gas when it came to that. But overall, they're still Italy's #1 team, Juventus, the black and white. And that's about it for this show. We got 2 very special players that joined us. Thank you for joining us on the show, girls. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for being on the show. Any last words? We got 2 minutes to go. Any last words?
No.
No last words? Okay, you girls could do your dance. I think Brian's going to come on with the music.
Can I put Gangnam Style on?
I don't know. I don't know what he has in store for us. Everything is like, a surprise on this show. So anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Solar Rush Soccer Report. We'll see you soon. There's the music.
Manchester, feeling good. Rival team is raving too. On the field, think of you. Trainer says some love tonight. Alright. Alright.
Football crazy, yeah. Guess I'm just football man. Make the goal now on. Give the ball for me. Don't wanna miss my chance. Blue she goes, just look. Nice and easy goal.
Yes, I'm the best. I'm the best in all the world. I'm the strongest of them all. I'm football crazy. I'm football crazy. I'm football crazy. Sunday night, match is through. Now got more time for you. Tuesday dawn, another day.